Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, be sure and subscribe, and if it's not, well, welcome back. Today I'm going to be talking to you about repressing broken eyeshadows or any kind of pressed powder. It could be a pressed powder foundation, blush, highlight, whatever the case. It is possible to repress it and reuse it. Now these pressed powders are made with like a binding agent, and so it's possible to repress them. It's just kind of a process, and you can do it without using rubbing alcohol. I've seen a lot of those tutorials that have, you know, a couple tablespoons of rubbing alcohol pressed into it, and I just feel like that's gonna burn your eye when you put eyeshadow on it with a bunch of rubbing alcohol. So we're gonna do it without, and it is possible. So some of these I have kind of just pressed in with my fingers, but we're gonna try to get it in all the way, and some of them I'm even gonna try to put in these little empty cream shadow tins, and I'll just repress them into this, and it'll be better for storing. And I'm moving in a couple weeks, and that way I can move them with me, not leave them behind, because these were pretty expensive. They're about $15 for each little tin, and they all arrived broken. So even expensive shadows and pressed powders can break, so I did not want to throw these away. So let's dive right in, and I'm gonna start by getting a piece of paper, just a plain whatever can be used, scratch piece of paper, and we're gonna get these powders. So some of these are mixed together. There was so much powder that they honestly just kind of all mixed in together, and we're gonna try to make it into one cohesive color, and it's not just all kind of random. You can see different colors in there together. So I think we're gonna work with this one. Okay, so I've dumped this tin here into this empty cream shadow container, and as I go through it, I can see all sorts of colors. I saw some pink in there. There's definitely some blue, and lots of, there's even some lighter golden shimmers. So there's all sorts of colors up in there. Now, the goal is to get it all combined so that it is one color. And it's gonna have kind of a satin finish. It's gonna have a little bit of shimmer. It's mattes mixed with satins mixed with shimmer. So it's gonna be kind of interesting, and it's gonna be really dark. So we'll see if it's still usable. It would be great for like a smoky eye, but I still want to see if it's usable. So I'm just getting my brush here. I'm just breaking up if there's any larger pieces, and then just to kind of mix it all together so it's one color, not, colors all separated. Alright, so now that I've got it all mixed up, see how dark that is? I can't believe all the colors that were in there. It just ends up really dark. It's like a dark gray, charcoal gray. So I'm going to try to dump some of this into the tin as gently as possible. Oh, it looks like there's a little piece I missed. Alright. I'm going to dump all this in here. Okay, and then I'm going to get my finger and just gently tap it down and even it out. And then we're going to get this paper to press it and make it flat. We can press a little bit firmer, and I don't have to worry about getting any more on me. It'll just be a better, I think it'll bring it together a little bit better than just with my finger. I'm going to grab this bottle here. It's got kind of a rounded top instead of using the bottom where it typically has it's concave. Use the top. And I'm even getting my finger and just rubbing it across there. And those binding agents that were originally in it should bring it all back together. Now the edges are the hardest part to get. So I just want to bring my finger all the way around the edge, making sure I'm pressing it in. Now it's actually kind of a pretty color. It's got some golden shimmer hues to it and some like gray. It's like gray and bronze. I don't know. We'll see how it looks if I reuse it, but that's just to kind of show you how to repress it. And I would honestly just keep doing that for a little while just to make sure it's in there. Put some firm pressure. Alright, and now here's the test. Today's pretty good. I mean, may not be one that you're gonna want to travel with, but I think it'll be okay. Now with these ones, I'm honestly gonna get and just put these in this tin and store them like that, because it's gonna be a lot less messy. It'll be easier if I want to travel with it. See all those colors in there? I can't believe how many of them broke. But all these ones that are like that, I'll probably just store together in that tin. And then I probably will just repress these ones that still have their original colors. But there you have it. Pretty easy. And then you have some of these an extra little tin or something like this. You can reuse it, and you can use it as a loose powder. You can repress it into this. It's still possible to use these, even if they're broken. So there you have it. How sad is that? Alright, you guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Hope this helped. Bye.